Hello, and welcome to all my beautiful, vibrant souls who are Sagittarius suns, have big Sagittarius placements, or are cross watchers for Sagittarius. Welcome to your month ahead predictions. This is going to be looking at May 2024. If you guys are interested in love messages for the month ahead, I have now started a new Patreon tier, woohoo! And it's going to be Zodiac love messages. That's going to be linked down below. So if you're interested, go check that out. But today we will be pulling an oracle card, my friends, to look at. I almost accidentally decimated the deck, to look at your overarching energetic theme for the month ahead, and then we will be pulling tarot. It will be one row to look at how this is playing out in your physical world. The second row is going to be what this is entailing energetically. The third row is going to be advice, insight, or suggestions from your guides. I always say this, but my goal is never to tell you what to do with tarot. It's always to give you more information rather than less, so you can make the best and most empowered decisions for yourself, whatever you feel those are. Anywho, now that we've lectured each other for a moment, I'm lecturing you. Let's get into it. I hope you guys, whoa, I cut the deck. Okay. I was gonna say, I hope you guys are having a great month, by the way. I cut the deck. We have love, partnership, and surrender. I don't usually read oracle cards reversed unless the deck is designed like that, but it is catching my attention. Some of you, I almost feel like you're in this don't give up energy. I've already done Aries and Leo's reading. And that might just be the fiery energy of the month, is just, because we have healing and, okay. Some of you, you have a love partnership and healing needs to occur. And, yeah, because I cut the deck again, we have self-discipline. Healing needs to occur with this person. And I feel like a lot of you might be kind of in this energy of wondering whether or not to give up. Hang on, I'm just sitting with this for a second. So some of you, the message is going to really be about some of you are really going to want to keep pushing through, right? Keep pushing through this difficult period. I was going to say something else. It just fell out of my brain. You guys, what was I going to say? Some of you guys are going to want to keep pushing through this difficult period. Some of you guys, you've been wanting to surrender a love partnership because it feels like you, I'm almost feeling like it feels like the other person lacks discipline, right? So maybe it's the discipline to improve their communication, the discipline to let go of, I'm hearing a habit. For some, this is even possibly a substance. That's something that was coming through. It's the self-discipline to let go of something that is destructive to the relationship, right? Self-discipline in this deck was 41, that reduces to a 5. So the discipline to make a change that needs to be made in order to facilitate healing in this connection. Financial discipline. Okay, there we go. That actually specifies. So you and a partner or somebody that you are connected to in a romantic context could be arguing about money. That could be, that could be what comes through. That could be a separate message for some of you. Spirituality. This is somebody that you're very bonded to. And tarot can go both ways. So maybe you're struggling with your financial discipline and somebody is unhappy about that. But there's a spiritual bond here. There may also be a spiritual lesson tied up in any financial struggles, right? It's making me think in astrology that Venus is, rules not only love and partnerships, but also money and business and finances. So there's a sense here where habits that play out for us in one of those sectors can play out for us in the other, or almost mirror opposite play out. So you could have somebody who's overly obsessed with their career and their finances, pardon my itchy nose, who struggles to be present in romantic relationships, or vice versa, somebody who's very, very present in the relationship, or very, focused on love and partnership, and then their financial world is struggling considerably. So that's my little rant. We have new beginnings. Okay, it was initially upside down, but I am putting it upright. There is a new beginning. I feel like it's not going to feel like that. That's something I'm definitely getting. There is a new cycle here, but it might not feel like, ta-da, it's here. And some of you guys need to know that. They're showing me the Ace of Pentacles, which can kind of always represent an energy of a seed, and covered in dirt to the point where you almost can't figure out what, you almost can't see it. Wow, okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. This is how this is playing out in your physical world. So some of you might be working through, again, financial issues. I want to look at this card, but not take it. Sorry, I had to burp stuff. Queen of Swords. A lot of you guys are going to have some honest talks this month. And they might be difficult. Yeah, wow. What fell out? Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Honest talks this month. Ace of Wands reversed at the bottom. Are you guys okay? Honest talks this month that might be challenging. The Queen of Swords is the feminine energy principle for the sword suit, meaning she receives, because feminine energy principle is receptive, receives information, right? People are compelled to tell her the truth. She receives information so she can then figure out what she wants to do with it, and then King of Swords, make a plan and take action. Pardon my itchy face. So some of you guys, you are receiving information. So like, for example, if you're struggling with your finances, you might be getting, you might be like listening to podcasts, you might be reading books, you might be getting financial advice, you might be, talking with, if this is with a love partner, you might be talking with them and really being able to hear them, and their concerns a little bit better. If this is something where somebody that you love is struggling with something that's very destabilizing, whether it's a financial issue, a health, like a bad, like unhealthy habit, you're having some real talk, I feel like. That's just the energy I get. And again, it might be difficult. You might be having real talk about like a painful betrayal, a painful ending. Especially if you're dealing with like a situation with somebody that you love deeply, but somebody who might struggle with, with addiction, or might struggle with, anything kind of in that capacity. Maybe struggles with, like, for some it's gambling, and that might be kind of destabilizing financially. There's an emotional component and a financial component to whatever is kind of going on here. And so some of you're going to have a real conversation about the damage that this behavior is doing to the relationship, or what it's already done. Some of you are going to have because then beneath that is the Fool. You're starting a new beginning, and this is why it doesn't feel like it, but this set of conversations, because I feel like it's going to be more than one, is actually like the new beginning you've been asking for. Some of you, this is very specific, but with these two cards and then the Ace of Wands reverse, you might be finding out or having greater discussions about the fact that like a partner could have cheated on you. That's something I'm getting. And this allows you to start a new beginning, whether you decide you want to like start over with them or not. I feel many of you would. Now, if this is something that's been going on, you already suspect it, you already know about it, things like that, you're having a real talk about it. There's a sense here of a cleansing and a clearing with this person in order to create a better foundation and a better beginning. So we have, again, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles, okay. And the Sun. All right, Leo energy showing up here. This could be with the Leo. So what's happening in your physical world, right? I'm like, pancakes, that's what's happening. Pancakes sound so good right now. Oh my God. Like when it comes to pancakes, I'm like Leslie Knope with birthday cake. When I start talking about it, I'm like not going to be able to stop thinking about it till I get my pancakes. Damn it. I'm going to have to go find pancakes. But what's playing out, there is something falls apart, right? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Some kind of type of foundation is just like, crumbles here. And this isn't the Tower, so this doesn't feel like a faulty foundation thing. It kind of feels like you're already aware that something needs to be rebuilt here, or something is like, it's not as solid as you want it to be. Maybe you've been doing work in this area already. There's a heavy emphasis here on being financially independent, right? So if you've been struggling with your finances, I do feel like there is a new beginning in that you're breaking down something that you've been doing in order to create something better. Some of you're having like a much more optimistic view of your finances. I want to clarify this Four of Pentacles in reverse though. The Eight of Swords. Okay, so this has been something where I feel there's a lack of stability and you haven't known why, or you haven't known how to solve it. The Six of Swords in reverse. Again, there's like an inner child healing component to what's going on here. It's created a lot of mental chaos. It's created a lot of stress. It's just like, this is what's been going on. It's like, we can't seem to get this off the ground. There's no stability here. I can't seem to get my ish together, like, financially, whatever it might be for you. Again, there's a heavy emphasis of like a love partnership. So either somebody is frustrated with you or having like a real talk with you. So if you're struggling financially, maybe that's going to be something that they talk about. Or this is like something where maybe this is going on in your partnership, and it's kind of like you're having like a real talk about it, where it's like, look, I love you to pieces, but like, I don't know, that this is not solid and I don't know why, and that's a problem for me. There's a sense here of really standing in your power with the Nine of Pentacles. So some of you, if you've been really struggling financially and you're doing all the right things and you don't know why, there is like a boon to your finances that's coming through, and this is going to both be alleviating and make you very, very happy. That Queen of Swords, you might be, that may have been kind of the energy you've been in. Queen and Ten of Swords is like looking at what hasn't been working and making changes. If you've already started that, your new beginning is like starting to kind of poke its little head out from the ground. But for many of you, I feel like this is where you're taking control of a situation, right? And it comes from a place with this Nine of Pentacles of really like wanting to be self-supportive, of loving yourself and caring about yourself and your stability enough to want to advocate for it. I do feel like, though, if this is, involving another person, especially like, a love relationship, there is still a lot of love here, right? So it's like, it's not, it's where the love for yourself and the love for this person is at is coming into balance, right? There is healing that needs to take place. It feels like you're advocating for yourself as well. So let's say your partner really struggles with like financial stability, or really struggles with some destabilizing habit or thing in their life. You're having a real talk about it and being like, look, I love you to pieces, but like this is not working and I can't deal with that. I need this. I need things to go this way because I can't tolerate the way they've been. There's something about that. And I feel like it's also still, though, there's a sense of, with the Sun, there's a sense that there's a lot of positivity about it, right? So, if you're having a conversation with somebody or they're talking to you, it's with this energy of like, look, I love you, or like, look, I want this, look, like we can fix this, we can work on this, but I need you to do this, or like you need to take it more seriously, or like something like that. It's going very, very well. Again, if you're trying to get some aspect of your own life stable, it feels like you're getting help. You're getting enlightenment with the Sun here. You're getting some type of information that's going to help you kind of like have a breakthrough that you need to have. Some of you, you might struggle with your financial stability. You might struggle with some aspect of your home. And this is very much related to some type of inner child healing. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Some of you have a hard time being able to understand like emotional roots of some of your patterns. And you're going to have a breakthrough on that this month, and it's going to help create more stability for you. So let's look at what's going on energetically for you, my sweet Sagittarii. Again, I think, relationships, like with this, the relationship reference with the love partnership card before, I feel like there's a lot of like good, there's like a lot of like synergy here. There's a lot of good vibes, a lot of good energy. We have the Eight of Pentacles reverse sticking out. So there's a sense here of redistributing effort, right? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a sense here of, I don't mind putting in the effort, but you need to meet me part way, right? Or like putting in the effort is good, but I need to like redirect how I handle things, or redirect where the energy goes. So we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, first and foremost in this deck, it is the bottle. So somebody here could be struggling with like some type of alcohol dependency, or they're, going out and they're drinking, they're having a good time, and it's like, they're spending a lot of money. It's destabilizing. The Five of Wands reversed. Okay. And the Two of Swords reversed. So energetically, what's happening is you or this other person, I feel like you are making a choice, right? Whether this is like in your own life for your own stuff, or making a choice in a relationship, to do things differently, right? This is the Two of Swords, but in this deck, it's the Constant, to do things differently. There might be a cycle of like, because you see how we have the cast iron pan, this is what's on the Ten of Swords in this deck, and we have the 4 pieces of bacon here, a reference to like the 4 of Swords. It feels like there's a cycle that's been going on of like, painful betrayal, bitter ending, and then healing, right? And this may have happened only one time, but this may have been kind of like a back and forth, and it's due to whatever this destabilizing habit is. So maybe you're, doing great, you're saving, you're working on your finances, and then you have a habit of going out with friends and like blowing a ton of money on like a night out, or like, again, gambling could be an issue for you or for somebody that you're close with. And it feels like whether it's because this person's talking to you about it, or you're talking to them, or you're just making different decisions for your own life, there's a decision here of like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to, some of you might have emotional spending habits that you're getting under control. It's like, we can't keep doing this. No, healing needs to happen here. Because with the Five of Wands reversed, there's been a power struggle, right? Either between you and another person, or, this can usually indicate outside influences. So if there was an infidelity issue, this could kind of be talking about those outside influences. Or even if it wasn't straight up infidelity, if you and this person are like not super defined, this is where it's like, maybe it's like, no, we need to have, like, I need to know how you feel about me. We need to have something more solid. I deserve that, but I also can't take this back and forth anymore. I can't take not knowing. I can't take, the power struggle. I can't take the back and forth with you. Like, that we're supposed to be on the same team. That's what I need. That's what I want. And I won't tolerate anything less. So this feels like energetically what's happening is there's a decision being made. There is a resolution being made to let go of the struggle, to let go of the difficulty, to let go of the stress that you've been kind of sitting in with this person or in this situation. If you have a bad habit that you're trying to get under control, which first of all, yay, if you do, it's hard, but it's, I believe in you. If you have a bad habit you're getting under control, this kind of feels like, all right, I'm sick of my own BS. I'm not doing this anymore, because even if it's fun in the moment, I regret it later. So you might be kind of like in that take charge energy. Again, that Nine of Pentacles and the Sun. Whatever changes are being made, this is in order to help you have a more stable, abundant, experience, either for yourself or with another person. And it feels like if you and another person are trying to, like, maybe you're confronting them about a bad habit they have that's creating an issue. Again, it feels like this is a very positive conversation, right? They're not fighting you on this. They're not, they know that you're right. They also can see that it's destabilizing the partnership, that it is creating more trouble than it's worth. I feel like there's a lot of loving emotions that are being shared, that are being talked about. There might be a lot of emotional healing that starts to take place, right? Or like working toward greater emotional healing. You might find out things about this person's family or their past that help shed some light on why they do what they do. And that can be helping you guys figure out next steps. So again, there's a new beginning here, and it's going to kind of come with some challenging conversations, but this is ultimately to help you guys work through something that really needs to be worked through in order to create more stability. So I want to see what advice, understanding, or, information your guides want to pass along about this situation. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. I feel like there's a need here to be self-supportive, right? To fill your own cup. We have the King of Wands. There you are, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The letters A, L, or M might be important here. The Page of Wands. Oh, okay. More Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So again, whenever I see the Page of one suit and the King or Queen of the same suit, that can indicate a parent-child relationship for me. So there could be some kind of inner child healing that needs to take place either with you or with the person that you're dealing with. But what I'm seeing more than anything else is this Two of Pentacles in reverse. This for me always indicates a reprioritization. And so basically what this is, whether you're, saying this to yourself or saying this to somebody else, is like, look, I got to get this together, right? Or you need to get this together. The Page of Wands is very impulsive. The Page of Wands also is very, very prone to starting things with a lot of enthusiasm, and then when they run out of motivation, just like abandoning ship, right? I was doing a stream recently where I was explaining the wand suit, and the thing with the Page of Wands, because all the court cards have to go through the Ace to the 10 in their respective suits in order to evolve. The thing with the Page of Wands is that when you get through the more challenging, pretty much when you get from like the 5 to the 10 of Wands, where things can, get a little hairy, things can kind of get more challenging, more difficult. The Page of Wands really needs a lot of mentorship, a lot of hand-holding, a lot of like help with discipline, right? So this could be who you're kind of dealing with, somebody who's enthusiastic and sweet and excited about life, and that's a beautiful thing, but has a hard time when things demand more of them, has a hard time kind of like really making themselves do something, right? This could go back to like even like a childhood kind of pattern or issue. And there's a sense here where, the Page of Wands really needs, like I said, a lot of hand holding, because, like we all want to, there's a lot of things we all kind of dream about, we all get excited about, but it takes motivation, right? It takes consistency. I always say with the Page of Wands, like they're like that kid that, sees a concert and then they want to be a rock star, so they beg their parents to get them a guitar and they maybe start lessons and then after like a month they're like, oh, I don't like this anymore. Like I don't know, it's starting to get hard. I don't really want to. That's where the Page of Wands needs, you know, a King of Wands to help kind of mentor them, to help them, help inspire them, right? Help, basically make them stick with it, to show them that dedication over time will yield incredible results, right? And help them find the motivation to want to keep going. And so this might be what, you know, this person is missing. Possibly what you've been missing in your own life is kind of like, let's say there's trying to like become more financially stable. There could be like this habit for like impulse spending. And so you're working on that. So there's a sense here of moving from this energy of losing, you know, focus, losing motivation, losing drive, and abandoning ship, or like engaging in something that's not really super healthy or stable. There's an energy of moving from that to, what is that? Oh, sorry, it's a truck. I got distracted. Moving from that to this energy of the King of Wands, is somebody who takes control of the situation, of themselves, somebody who, when the going gets tough, they have no problem with it. They're like, okay, I know that what I want is great enough to give all my energy to. I know that what I want, like they know how to keep themselves motivated or re-spark their motivation, which is why they're able to accomplish quite amazing things, and they inspire others to do the same. So there's a reprioritization happening either in your life or with this person, again, heavily tied to a love partnership, to help create more stability here. So yeah, that is what I've got for you guys today. I hope this was helpful. You'll have to, you know, let me know in the comments how this resonates. I love hearing from you guys and seeing, I just love hearing from you guys. I'm spiritually nosy and regular nosy too sometimes. Like I said, there are love messages available if you want to go check those out. And I will hopefully see you soon. Take care, my friends. Bye.